Hello YouTube friends, thanks so much for joining me today. I want to show you how the piece that I did the other day turned out. I think it was the day before yesterday. And I want to give you a little close-up. I hope you can see it. It turned out very beautiful. The cells are amazing, you see? Very depth and cells and this beautiful piece. And I'm hoping to get something like that today with a bunch of different colors on this piece. So I'm gonna go over the colors that I'm using today. Stone Coat Gold Metallic, which is this one over here. And I'll show you, it's kind of like, this is the first time I'm using it. I'm not really crazy about it because it looks kind of like yellowish. So I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. The next color I'm using is that black from Stone Coat, which is the black tint. This one is nice, but they do have a tendency of taking over too, so we'll see how it turns out today. The next one I'm using is Black Diamond Deep Blue Sea. I like that one. And it's this one over here. Very pretty. I like it, and it's powder, so you have to make sure you stir it really well. I stir it before I start doing the video just to save us some time so the video is not too long. I know some people don't like to have a long video. The next color I'm using is Black Diamond Blue Green. It's a beautiful color as well. This is what it looks like. It's got a little metallic tint to it, and it's kind of like green, bluish. The name is perfect. The next color I'm using is just Resin Cerulean Blue. Now this one, very pretty too, look. Very nice. I like this. I like just resin, especially because the ones that I use most from them is paste. It's easier to mix. The next color, which is one of my favorite, is Artisu Orange Sunset. Like I said, I'm going to be mixing some powerful color. This one does take over, so I'm going to be careful with it. But it's a beautiful, bright, literally sunset. The next one is Artisu Raspberry. Beautiful red color. See? It does take over as well. So I'm gonna see how I'm gonna combine the colors. And last but not least, the white base tint from Stone Coat, which is just a regular white, but it does amazing cells. This one you also have to stir it really good. Mine is getting old, so it's kind of like almost done with it. I'm not sure why that happened, but it dried up on top, so I have to lift it up to be able to use from the bottom. The top is all completely dry. I'm not sure if I warm it up if it will make it better, but it looks pretty good, works pretty well. I use it almost every day, so we'll see. Now I want to go over this canvas with you guys. I don't know if you can see it from there. I don't want to save none of these because I want to make sure that I cover up good. This canvas I prep by painting it first, letting it dry, then I spray paint, and I did a video on it, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I probably will put a note on that video because I wanted kind of two different colors, but I was not too concerned with the top. So if you are concerned about the top, because I'm going to be resin up the top, so I didn't care to protect the white part, so you can pretty much see this. The white got a little bit of the fume from the spray paint on the black side. So if you really want to have a completely pure white side, you do have to make sure you protect the whole white side. I didn't care for it, so I'm alright. And I want to put another gloves to do this. Normally when I do this I use 2 sets of gloves, to make life easier when I'm taking them off. I just need to, it's kind of like hard already because it gets so hot on these gloves and they get so sticky. But I'm gonna be doing is, I am just gonna be removing my second glove so it doesn't have to be perfectly fit. The only reason I'm doing this is so that I don't get resin all over my heating gun. So I want to make sure that I do this way. It just doesn't have to be perfect, it's just to get this spread out. You could warm it up and then spread it out, but I'm trying not to use too much heat gun in this, just because if I use it, then it will be too thin, and I do not want that. I want to have it where it's not too thin. Now the colors on the side, it will work out at the end. Sometimes when you do a piece this big, which is a 15 by 30 by the way, sometimes you have to do another coat on top, or floating coat, I guess they call it, to make sure that the sides are completely covered up and make sure the edges are completely covered up. But I like to get it to do the art with the intention that it will be and will not need a clear coat on top of it, because a lot of times it doesn't. And if you already, when you make them, the art, if you already make it expecting that you will need a clear coat, then you're gonna neglect the corners. And if you neglect the corners and the sides, then you're definitely gonna need a clear coat. So that's how I'm spreading to the sides. Try to make it all, because I like my sides to be, most of them are finished. Every once in a while I have one that I don't finish the side, but if anything I do a clear coat on the side. Let's see. I have this big canvas that I am getting ready to do. It's kind of like scary because it's a huge, and those type of big projects like that, it takes time, and it's a time that you have to pretty much do when there's nobody home. There's nobody home right now, but you have to make sure that I do it when there is no sidetrack with work or any sidetracks at all, just to be safe. I think you can see this side. Sometimes I cannot see it, but I can feel it. Like I can feel it right now. That is when you're spreading the resin and the sides are not sticky, that means it doesn't have resin. So when you are spreading it and you are like working on, make sure you get all the sides, and if you pass your gloves and you don't feel the stickiness, that means you don't have resin on it. Because when you touch it, you feel the stickiness on it. So I'm pretty much done with these. So then I just take out the gloves that I was using and throw them out. Then I have clean gloves underneath it, like that. Whenever you're doing some art, you also have to make sure you get a tool. Hold on one second, let me get it. A tweeter or whatever they call this, so that you can remove any substance or anything that gets into your art. This one has actually got some, I didn't clean it very well the last time I used it, so I got resin on it. So we'll see if it's gonna work. If not, I got some other ones. Yeah, this is not working. Let me get the other one. when you, sorry guys, when you buy this, you can buy this set, see, on Amazon for very cheap. And it comes with a bunch of them, so as they get bad, you can just throw them out, because the resin sometimes gets to them. Oh, I got a little piece. Yeah, this one is not the best one. Let me get another one. They have some ones that have a very thick edge. The end is very thick, so this is good. And if it's too thick, you won't be able to pick it up. See, this one is perfect because it's very small, can pick it up anything really. And it's funny because you can barely see some of these. All right, let's start the pour. I'm gonna warm it up first to get the bubbles out. Move this thing to the floor so give me a little room to work. Alright, so now I have to figure out what do I want to do with this. This is the fun part. Oh, the resin I'm using, guys, of course, is the Stone Coat. I love this resin. It gives me plenty of time to work it out, which is why I love it so much. And let me see what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do this circle. Just combine it and pour my colors in and just spread them out. This color is kind of like scary, but this does take. I want to probably start like that. And this one is even more scary because this one will take over. So I'm going to do it that way. Now this black is that black, so I'm gonna cover this side with the black. And I'm gonna cover the other side with the white. I'm gonna save some. I don't want to use it all. And I want to do this greenish, kind of like on the side, but following this one. There you go. And then this side I want to do the white. Now this white in here, may need more white, I'm not sure. I don't want want to save some of white. I hope I don't have to make any more resin. I saved a little bit. So now I am gonna try to spread the colors with my fingers. So I'm gonna start with the white so I don't mess it up. So I'm gonna start with the white so I don't mess it up. So I'm gonna spread the white with my fingers to get it so that it's not completely messed up. So I'm just gonna do, and I'm gonna remove this glove so it doesn't have to be fitting perfectly. I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, see, I got some stuff on the white. Yeah, this white has definitely got its life done. Now I'm gonna have to remove all this stuff that I have on the white. It's gonna be a pain. Yeah, this white's definitely done, guys. But when I do like this, it gives me some negative space. As much as I mix the white, it's still giving me some of those spots. So that's what I want. I want to get some negative space. And I probably will do the edges with the white later. Now before I do anything with this, I'm going to have to get this white fixed up too, because I got a bunch of little things on it. The black, let me see the black. Black's alright. I guess the black is also newer, so it's alright. I'm gonna mix this black over here. So we'll see. And I also want to do the sides with the same black to give a little bit of finish on the sides, because the clear is different than the black. So I'm gonna move in the black color. Yep. And over here too. Alright, so let's start now working out the colors. But before I do the work out the colors, I want to remove those things that I just saw it. Like this one right here. It's a piece of the white ink that is not working well. It didn't mix. And this is because, I think it's because the paint that I'm using, the white paint, I don't want to throw it out because I still got quite a bit of it. It's just resin. It's stone cold. I should probably call them up and find out what I can do to fix that, because I still got quite a bit, and but it leaves this little spot, so I have to clean this up very carefully. If I see any. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done with cleaning up there. So I'm gonna warm up my resin a little bit, not too much. I might not even, well, I'm just gonna get rid of the bubbles. So let me get rid of the bubbles. Alright, I just want to get rid of the bubbles a little bit, but I do not want to mix it yet. I want to let it cool off a little bit. When you get rid of the bubbles, it warms up the resin quite a bit. When you mix the resin when it's that hot, it gets into like too mixed. Then the colors start mixing together, and that causes the cells not to work as much as when the colors are not too mixed up. Okay, so I guess I got it all, but if I see any, as I'm working it, if I see any, I just don't want to mess up with my time, so let's get going here. And I want to get some paper towel, because when you're doing swapping, you have to make sure that you clean your spatula as you go. So what I usually do, I just grab a bunch of paper towel and cut in half so that I can use. Now I should probably also do, which I'm going to, is get myself some coasters. So when I'm swapping and I have the coasters ready for it, I'm just gonna put it right there so I can just get the coasters and just mix it right there. And then of course I'm gonna finish them up later, but it's just to get the resin on them instead of throwing it out. And I like to use this little spatula to get the resin out of my spatula. Alright, I'm ready for it. Whew, let's see which way I'm gonna go first. I think I'm gonna go this way. Alright, moment of the truth. Alright. Okay. Then you clean it like this. And of course, when you clean it, you have to throw out the paper towel. So I think I'm gonna keep doing this side and then I'll do the other side. And of course I have to be careful not to mess it up when I'm trying to get the colors to go to the... It's kind of like very colorful. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to bring the white here yet. So we'll see. Alrighty, let's see. One more. Remember guys, I haven't put the gold yet. So I'm gonna do one more and that's it. So this is gonna be my last. For the black part. Now I'm gonna do the white part. So the white part, I think I'm gonna start on this end since it's my longest one. So I wanna pull. Definitely don't know if I like all these colors. These coasters are gonna be very interesting. It's very colorful. Alright, one more time. It's doing the cells right there. I'll show you guys in a few. The cells that I wanted is definitely working. Wow. Very bold colors. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like this now. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Very colorful. Now I'm gonna work out the colors. Wow, it's showing that black line from here. So it's looking pretty cool. Let me get my tool. Hold on one second, guys. It's gonna be very colorful. I love how this green looks on a black. You know what? I think I want to move this. No, I'm gonna move it with this. I'm gonna put some gold in here. Now is where I'm gonna be doing my gold part. I gotta be very careful not to overdo it because I don't know how this gold works. And I want to move this gold is pretty bright, so I'm not sure how. Whoa. All right, I got my gold in. Now I'm gonna warm it up and get some different position for the gold. Alrighty. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I got a lot of cells, and it's very beautiful. All this black part over here and the white part, it's all very pretty. Just don't know if I want to do anything else yet. See the white that I told you about? I got a couple little spots that needs to be removed. I think I like it. I really do. I can't get the computer to show you guys, but I will do a video of the finished product. If you are interested in one of my paintings, please email me. If you like, please subscribe. Either way, subscribe. You may like the next one if you don't like this one. Share if you like, or if you don't like it, just subscribe, because then you will watch my next one. I hope you do like it. Enjoy your days, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of my channel. I really appreciate. When I get 100 subscribers, I will do a gift, a drawing for a gift. So stay tuned for that. I'm going there slowly but surely. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. And thanks for being part of my art. Please subscribe. Thank you.